Alright, hey everybody, Mile here, and today we're going to be playing some Pokemon Sun and Moon, doing some VGC 2017 ranked rating battles on that championship battle spot ladder. We are currently at a rating of 1543, number of battles 106, 54 wins and 52 losses, and we have an opponent from Japan with a rating of 1554, something like that? So unfortunately, I'm still in the process of learning katakana. So I'm not entirely sure what that is. I think it's Tashi, and then I don't know the last part, unfortunately. I think it's Tashi. I could be wrong though. But anyway, they have a what is that? Gigalith, Magnezone, Trevenant, Slowbro, Goodra, and Hariyama. Okay, this looks pretty cool. This looks like it's a Trick Room team. I don't have any Fake Out, I don't have any Taunt to stop it, so I think my best option might be to go with, let's see here, probably like an Arcanine. Oh, we'd like to go back. Man, hopefully I still have some time. Arcanine lead would deal with the Magnezone, the Trevenant, and the Hariyama with the Intimidate. Tapu Koko deals with the Slowbro. Ninetales would deal with the Goodra and the Trevenant, though I feel like maybe going Arcanine Ninetales would give me a bit more coverage. No, we'll go Tapu Koko, Ninetales in the back. No, we'll go Ninetales, then Tapu Koko in the back. And how about Kartana? Okay, I think I got Kartana in there, but I was kind of wishing I went with Garchomp, I think, because the Earthquake would have been nice for the Magnezone and the Gigalith. Tapu Fini would have been okay too, but he had a Trevenant and Magnezone, and I don't think Tapu Fini would do too well against them. I'm not entirely sure though, as I'm not the greatest battler when it comes to Pokemon. So there is the Hariyama and Slowbro lead, which doesn't really surprise me, honestly. And what would he do here? I mean, we got the Intimidate off. We could go for a Snarl, which wouldn't be that bad of an idea. We could switch in Kartana here. I don't think I like that option, though. I could just go for a... I think I will go for the Snarl, actually. If I go for the Snarl and then maybe like the Protect. Because I would assume he'd Fake Out the Ninetales to break the Focus Sash and potentially stop an Aurora Veil. So I'm going to protect Ninetales, assuming he's going to actually go for the Fake Out into that spot. He does not go for the Fake Out into that spot. He actually switches out into Gigalith. Okay, so he is changing up the weather. Okay, he did assume I'd go for Aurora Veil. So that makes sense. We're going to Snarl here. He's probably going to get Trick Room up, and I don't really think I have much of an answer to that, unfortunately. So this team is weak to Trick Room. That's one thing I learned. I need to put Taunt on one of my Pokemon. Alright, so what I can do here then is go for the Will-O-Wisp onto the Gigalith spot. Like, I snarled, so I think I can survive something that he throws at me. My Ninetales, unfortunately, can't really do much here. So I could potentially switch out Ninetales for, like, Kartana. And I believe Kartana threatens... Yeah, Kartana threatens everything out on the field right now. Because I was going to actually withdraw, going to bring in this Goodra. That's alright. I need to conserve Ninetales and get rid of the Gigalith. I think that's going to be my main concern, so I can win the Weather War. He's going to go for a Rock Slide. Arcanine Avoid. Oh, we double Avoid. Okay, awesome. I did not mean to Snarl. I actually meant to go for a Will-O-Wisp. So that was a misclick on my end. Because I wanted to Will-O-Wisp the Gigalith. So what I can do here is there's Sap Sipper on the Goodra. Obviously I still want to Will-O-Wisp the Gigalith. Okay, let me make sure that I chose the right move. Right, Will-O-Wisp, Gigalith. Okay. Then we can go for like a... I mean, I guess I don't really necessarily need to Will-O-Wisp the Gigalith, right? If I'm gonna just try and knock it out with Kartana. I could go for like a Z move, Inferno Overdrive into the Goodra, which isn't that great though. I'm gonna protect Arcanine and go for a Leaf Blade into the Gigalith, I think. I think that's what I want to do. There's the Rock Slide. Unfortunately, it's gonna connect with Kartana. But I think we resist it with Kartana. Yeah, we do. Oh, and Goodra has Flamethrower. Okay. That could knock us out, because we're real weak to that. Yeah, we do get knocked out. That's unfortunate. How can I deal with... I need to be able to deal with this Goodra. I could bring in my Ninetales now. Win the Weather War. Set up the Aurora Veil. Or I could just straight up Blizzard. I don't have a Focus Sash though, and Ninetales is weak to... Oh man, the Trick Room's still up, huh? Alright, I feel like I need to Will-O-Wisp the Gigalith spot and go for a Protect here maybe. Because I don't have a Focus Sash. I'm gonna Protect. I need to figure out a way to deal with Trick Room, like... Gonna withdraw Goodra, bring out Slowbro. I'm gonna switch out my Ninetales next turn, I think. Rock Slide. Because I'll get this Will-O-Wisp off, as long as I don't miss it. Or I guess I'll feint to the Rock Slide. I did not expect that one bit. I think I just straight up lost because I couldn't control the situation. Okay. Electric Surge. Okay, how do I deal with this? If I would have had Taunt, I could have dealt with this, because I knew it was a Trick Room team, I just didn't have an answer to it. I can protect here with Tapu Koko, because he has one more turn of Trick Room. And I feel like I have to go for the double Protect. I feel like I should double Protect with Ninetales. I don't know if he'll be able to get it off, but if he does get it off, I think I have a better chance of winning. So I guess that's going to be the play. Oh my goodness, he got it off. Okay, because I can knock out the Slowbro next turn. Okay, cool. I can knock out Slowbro next turn, go for a Blizzard as well. He can slack off, that's fine. It'll heal him a little bit, but I don't feel like I need to worry about that. Alright, alright. I cannot believe that Gigalith was able to knock out. I mean, I can and I can't at the same time. We are not gonna discharge. We are gonna Thunderbolt the Slowbro. And we are going to... I'd like to Aurora Veil, but Blizzard might be enough to knock out Gigalith. No, I don't think it will be. I'm gonna Aurora Veil. Because if he's Trick Room team, he's not gonna have like any speed investment. He's gonna have like bulk investment. And I feel like this is gonna be like my only chance to get the Aurora Veil up. Alright, Slowbro is going to eat a berry. Looks like it's going to reduce the damage of Thunderbolt. We are going to get this Aurora Veil up, though. He's going to get the Trick Room off again. He's gonna fake out. He could fake out the Tapu Koko and go for some damage with the Slowbro. Because he can fake something out, right? But I think we protect Tapu Koko and we go for a powerful Moon Blast into the Hariyama. I think that's what we should do. He's gonna withdraw Slowbro into Gigalith. Okay, that's not too surprising. That way he gets the weather advantage and he wins the weather war. But I was able to get Aurora Veil up. Tapu Koko protects, so I don't know what his Hariyama went for. Heavy Slam, and we protected it. Okay, cool. We're gonna Moonblast here. Stab Moonblast, not quite enough. Even with the sand and burn damage, I don't think it's gonna be enough. And both my Pokemon, I believe, are weak to rock right now. But I honestly don't think I have like a potential way of winning. Because I could go for like the Thunderbolt into Gigalith. And like I could go for a Blizzard and hope that it connects. Like I really don't think I have any way of winning because he's just gonna Rock Slide, or I guess he's gonna Heavy Slam into both slots. Or he's gonna double into Tapu Koko. No? Okay. And Ninetales gets knocked out, unfortunately. Tapu Koko's gonna Thunderbolt. It's not gonna be enough to pick up a knockout, especially after some Life Orb damage. Oh my goodness, is that gonna knock us out? No, it does not. Okay. But there's nothing I can do because like I will lose next turn, and I believe he still has 3 Pokemon. So the best thing I could do is probably just forfeit and get into the next game. I was actually pretty excited to see Slowbro, and I'm glad I lost to a team with Slowbro on it. Slowbro's such a cool Pokemon. Like, we are gonna go ahead and quit. I'm gonna save the match because like I lost, so I could have done some things differently. And if I save the match, I think maybe I'll remember, hey, I should put Taunt on like either Tapu Koko or Tapu Fini. Maybe get rid of Dazzling Gleam off of Tapu Koko for Taunt if he can learn it. I think he can. But I really definitely feel like Taunt would have been a much better option. Well, would I like to save the battle video? Yes, I said I would. So I can remember, hey, I need an answer to Trick Room. Because we would like to continue battling, but because it's not like my original thought was, hey, there's a Slowbro, no big deal, I have Kartana and Tapu Koko that can knock him out. So what I could have done potentially is load with both of them. Alright, and we have another opponent from Japan with a rating of 15 something. Let's see, what is that? Kenta? Ke? I don't know if that one is Kenso Ta. The last one is Ta. First katakana symbols Ke. Middle one I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's So Ken Ta. I think, but I could be wrong. Like, don't quote me on it. I'm still learning it. Like. So, our opponent, anyway, has a Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Gyarados, Tapu Lele, Kartana, and Xurkitree. So, like, Tapu Koko is not a bad option. Tapu Fini doesn't look great here. I could go, like, Arcanine for the Intimidate. Ninetales. Garchomp in the back looks pretty good. And then Kartana or Tapu Koko look pretty solid as well. Because Kartana hits so hard. Like, I really like Kartana because he's such a Pokemon that I don't use very often. I'm going to bring Tapu Koko, actually, I think. Because he's got so much, like, I feel like he's got quite a bit of electric type stuff. I mean, I think I only had like Tapu Koko and Circuitry, but I feel like I don't have to worry too much about the weather. Maybe or not weather, the terrain. Maybe I do. Because if he sees that I have Tapu Koko and Tapu Fini, he might bring like Tapu Lele, knowing that, hey, that he's like confident in his shenanigans. Alright. So we see Circuitry, Tapu Koko here. We're gonna go ahead and get the weather going. And I'm feeling pretty confident that I could maybe go for like a Snarl. So I definitely want a Snarl here. I feel like that's like a big thing that I should do. Then I think I'd like to set up the Aurora Veil, but I don't know if I should protect first. No, I think I'll just go straight for the Aurora Veil right off the bat. I don't know if this is the right option. So we see a Volt Switch into Ninetales. I should have protected it. But that Volt Switch means that it's probably physical. He's gonna send Gyarados out, okay. We're gonna get intimidated. That doesn't really affect me that much though. We are gonna get this Aurora Veil up, so that's pretty nice though. Then let's see, is Arcanine faster than Circuitry? He is. Maybe I should have went for the Inferno Overdrive into that spot then. That might have been a better play. Because he's gonna Volt Switch out as well. But we Aurora Veiled so we can survive it. And then next turn I can probably just Blizzard. Like, I should still be faster than a Gyarados, I think. And a Garchomp. Could be choiced Garchomp. Could be choiced Garchomp. Could be choiced Garchomp. What can I bring out for Arcanine? I'd like to Will-O-Wisp the... Okay, that Gyarados is a bulky spread. He's got leftovers. I would like to Will-O-Wisp the Garchomp. Because what else do I have? I have Tapu Koko, so like if... I have Tapu Koko and Garchomp. You know what? No. I'm actually going to Will-O-Wisp the Gyarados instead. Because here's hoping that Blizzard's enough to knock out the Garchomp in the hail. If not, like if I don't go first, not a big deal. He's probably going to switch out anyway. He does switch out into Tapu Koko. Because I think he was expecting the Volt Switch to knock out my Ninetales, but it didn't. So that does a tremendous amount of damage. Gyarados avoids it. Okay, he's going to Waterfall. That's really unfortunate. But he targets Ninetales, and I just learned that my Arcanine is faster than his Gyarados. And I know for a fact my Garchomp's going to be faster than his stuff. So I could bring out my... Actually, I'll bring out my Tapu Koko. I feel like that's safer. But I can Thunderbolt his Gyarados spot. And go for a Will-O-Wisp in it in case he, like, predicts me to... Actually, you know what I could do? I could switch out my Arcanine into Garchomp here. And go for a Discharge. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. I like that switch. We have the electric terrain. His Tapu Koko is already weak. Mine's full HP. He doesn't know if mine's a bulky spread or offensive spread. His Gyarados is already a bit weak. He has the advantage that he has 4 Pokemon and I only have 3. So I feel like he doesn't know that I have Garchomp though, so I don't think he'll see this play coming. He knows I have potential to have Garchomp in the back. So he does bring Garchomp out. That's kind of what I figured he would do, though. The opposing Tapu Koko is going to use Discharge, doesn't affect Garchomp. Alright, or I'm not the opposing one. Oh, he went for the Thunderbolt, okay. That's what it was. So I liked my play a lot, because I figured it was the safest thing I could do. Especially without him having the knowledge of the 4 Pokemon I brought. And I was able to acquire that knowledge based off of his first turn. Alright, so what I can do here is obviously I feel like a Dragon Claw into his Garchomp is my best bet, and a Thunderbolt into his Gyarados. If I'm worried about that though, I could actually switch into my Arcanine right here, get the Intimidate off on his Garchomp and his Gyarados in case like he has the same set. Xurkitree in the back. He's not gonna target Tapu Koko. He could protect Gyarados though. Let's do this. Let's do that, because I think protect on Gyarados is pretty obvious, and like going for like a Rock Slide or something on Garchomp to get rid of my Tapu Koko is pretty obvious as well. I think this is a better play. I think. I could be wrong. Like I'm not the greatest, but he's gonna withdraw Gyarados. Okay, so that makes sense as well. Garchomp used Dragon Claw. Not actually enough to knock him out. That's really unfortunate. Wow, I thought it would be enough. Opposing Garchomp's gonna Earthquake. It's gonna hurt his own Xurkitree though. Like a lot. Okay, what can I do now? A Snarl from my Arcanine will definitely be enough to take out the Xurkitree if it lands. Obviously Dragon Claw into the Garchomp spot, and I'm just gonna Snarl. I don't see a reason for me to switch into my Tapu Koko. Because like my Garchomp's gonna be faster than... Oh, Intimidate, okay. So that might not knock... That might be enough to stop my Garchomp from knocking out his Garchomp. But he's already weak, so... Okay, good, it's not. So I'm pretty glad about that. Because that could have potentially made it a bit harder for me to get a win here. Snarl did more damage than I expected it to. Okay, so the Hail just ran out. So the Aurora, yeah, the Aurora ran out as well. Okay. Aurora Veil is like such a good ability. I am very happy with it. Because I always loved using like Reflect and Light Screen back in the day. But I also loved Safeguard. Like Safeguard was like the best thing to me. And I'll just Snarl. Because I should just be able to win with a Discharge with Tapu Koko if like something happens and I lose both these two Pokemon. And no, that's not going to happen. He's just going to go ahead and forfeit, giving me the win. So we were able to pick up a win in our second battle, so that's pretty cool. So thanks for watching though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, go to that like button, comment, subscribe, share, favorite. All the good stuff really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. So thanks again, and goodbye, friends.